Lobotomy Corporation, you'll see that I'm on day 13 if I hit continue, but there is a button. Future games are more fantastical, yeah. Yeah, they're way more like cinematic, I guess I would say. Like, they're more set piece based, and there's more like action, and it's focused on like individual characters. Yeah, it's a bit more like Fate, I guess you could say. A little bit different. It's a different flavor, but yeah. This game was when they had was made when they had like 2 people in the dev team, and it sure feels like it, because it has performance issues even though it's not like a processor heavy game. There's lots of quality of life things that are not there, but you can add in with mods, which I will not do because I don't feel like doing that. Back to what I was originally saying. I can continue from day 13, but I'm kind of stuck in my current save. But on the main menu, there's a button that says first day, because Lobotomy Corporation is kind of a roguelike. It's like a roguelike where all the runs take like 10 hours each. Start a new game with the current abnormality observation levels. But you do get meta progression because, as you'll see, I heard it kills you a lot. Not just kills you a lot. At the start of the day, you'll choose one of 3 things. Choose one of 3. That's the classic roguelike mechanic. And these are your abnormalities, or SCPs as people call them. And the order that you choose those abnormalities kind of determines how your run will go, because depending on where you put your stuff, how RNG goes, your run can look very different. Hello, X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. X, see everything. Protagonist, yes, we're playing as Elon Musk. I'm Angela, I'm Grok, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace. So please have no worry in speaking with me. I honestly quite like my name, Grok. You like the name Grok? You're serious? How do you feel about yours? Elon Musk. I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI. You look like a cartoon to me. However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please. What's up, Kirby? We're doing a start from day 1 of Lobotomy Corporation. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee, but I cannot take a step outside this building. In regards to my appearance, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after blah 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 blah. No worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people. It's gonna be interesting to see you play it. I'm probably not gonna try to beat this game on stream or even off stream, because it is hard, and it's the type of difficulty that I personally don't vibe with, where it kind of punish you for existing without you making any mistakes yourself. Moving on, AI is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I'm the best at a majority of work fields. I'm able to handle work of several dozen people. Sure, many people lost their jobs because of me. Wow, it's just like today's day and age. It's so topical. If you watched my Library of Ruiner playthrough, you know basically the entire story of this game, or at least a relative summary of Angela's role in it. So, yeah. Smile. Is there anything you would like to know? Your world is constantly growing, and the demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technology advances. All conventional energy sources combined cannot sustain the world further. We stumble upon mysterious beings who we dubbed abnormalities. We figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. You just fucking grab them and you squeeze them like a fucking orange juice comes out, and that you can burn that for energy. I missed that one, but it doesn't matter. Our corporation come with the wings of the world for this discovery. Once you are fully placed in the role of manager, you'll be able to access all current info from the encyclopedia. You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Our systems are continually updated to support this. There is a new update to the system right before you arrived. The working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of their predecessors. As if I have to mention you. Pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. Also, full disclosure, I watched that 2-hour video of this entire game explaining all of the abnormalities and the whole entire story. And I will be cheating because I don't want like when the game is hard. I may look up how to manage different abnormalities if I get too annoyed. Anyways, our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing on my own. But that video, you know, Kirby, that video, it did explain how the game actually, like, works, kind of. And I will try to make that clear through this content. The memories of all the Sephiroth are synchronized. It was Malkuth. Each city will need to expand one department. Is there a diegetic reason for the info to carry over between saves? It's not technically a save, it's like, your information is kind of, diegetic info, or a diegetic reason. Basically, the time is being rewound. The process of going back to the first day is time being rewound, but the information all stays the same. The memories of the main characters, aside from Angela, are reset. So the story, all the story stays the same, that's why the story stays the same. But the information gets saved in the archives, so we can still access it. We got our guy, Miho. Don't get too attached to the characters because they will die a lot. And we can upgrade their abilities if we want to. I don't think I'll do that right now. I'm gonna save up my points. These are the currency that we use to hire new guys and also to upgrade their abilities. But generally, in the early stages of the game, I feel like the abnormalities that are afforded to the control team are pretty weak. So this abnormality is very easy to manage. So I will just hold off until we get abnormality that is more difficult for us to deal with. So this is the wait, do I have all my egos too? Oh my god, I have all my egos. Okay. So I guess I'll just equip my egos to this guy. Yeah, I guess you get to keep all your equipment. So you can equip gear to your workers here. The gear you get by extracting the boxes from their abnormalities. Well, they're called ego, but they're just gear. You can craft them. You can craft them with these resources here that you get from working with your abnormalities. This will be easier to understand later. This information, if starting from a new save or from like a new abnormality that you haven't worked with, all of this stuff is completely blanked out. You need to pay boxes. Maybe a new abnormality will come through that will help show this. You need to pay these boxes to unlock these things. So you know what these guys like to be worked with. You can buy the equipment here. And also, as you unlock information, you get buffs to your ability to work with these abnormalities. So right now we only have one, so I can pause and start the time shit like a management sim. I'm sure you know about that. What you can do from just starting the game is you can select your employees and make them move places. So he'll move here now. That's not really where I need him to go, but you can move them places if you want. If you want them to attack something that appears in your facility, you can right click on the thing that you want them to attack and it'll chase it. Usually they'll take a very dumb route because they're silly little guys and they don't know what they're doing. So you might want to micromanage them so that they go a better route to attack your things. If you want to extract energy, actually this is a lot to explain, but basically your goal is to fill up this bar, 0 out of 15. You need 15 boxes from any abnormality. To get these boxes, you click on one of your abnormalities and you work on them. You can choose one of 4 different types of work. And different abnormalities like different type of work, you can see the success rate right here. If it's a new abnormality and you don't have this information unlocked, then you won't be able to see the success rate. And then you just kind of wait. We don't have the fast forward function yet because this game locks those features behind story progression. So we'll only be able to get fast forward when the story progresses to get that. These are the boxes that we extract from him. This is our guy. This is our first guy. He's kind of locked to be the first abnormality that we get because he's very easy to manage. He never escapes and he never really kills anybody. He's just kind of chill. He's just here. He's just chill. Oh wait, we already have the health bars unlocked. The health bars are another thing that is locked to story progressions. You don't usually start out seeing the health bars. I think it's like day 10 or something that you get to see health bars. Eventually abnormalities can do damage when you work with them, or if you're fighting something in the facility, they can damage you, of course. And you can heal your guys by going back to the break room of the department. You can send them back to the break room and then they'll heal every time this bar fills. You got unlock health bars? Yes, I'm saying the fucking locking all the fucking. And you know what's even more crazy is Miho's sanity meter. You see this blue meter? That's his sanity is a little bit lower. If it goes down to 0 due to working with these guys or getting hit, he will go insane and it counts as him being dead. I think you can heal him by hitting him, but sometimes he'll just die. I don't really know how that works yet. Okay, if you have like a lot of employees and they're fighting one guy and they're like stacked on top of each other, like all in the same place, their health bars will stack on top of each other and you won't be able to see like half your agent's health bars, and it becomes so annoying to deal with because you have to like, it's also hard to click them because you have to aim it and find them. It's awful. Anyway, we have all our PE boxes, so we click workday complete. S, 100% survival rate. This is a very different experience. Wait, proceed to the next day. What do you mean, Kirby? Different from what? I don't understand. So, I know what this abnormality is. This is the old lady, I think. But we don't have the information unlocked, so it is nothing. I picked Punishing Burn though, because Punishing Burn is good equipment. Face the sphere and build the feature. I don't know. B is for bears, which are a cool animal. The harvesting technology I've discovered are such a... Please excuse my lack of vocabulary. It's simply remarkable. These technologies could be the salvation of mankind. Okay. They expand the control team. I think expansion is just like adding the abnormality there. So we got Punishing Bird. This guy is chill too. He doesn't really kill people when he breaks out. He just like flies around and pecks people. He's very chill. He goes back on his own. You don't have to fight him either. But I'm gonna hire an agent with prudence too, because this guy, you can see he likes insight, and these stats correspond to their success rate with these guys, these work types. Next one I should this is Johnson. Next time I should select an abnormality that I haven't encountered yet, so I can show you what it looks like when I have a new abnormality. So yeah, Johnson, attachment, Miho. Okay, another thing, you might be wondering, hey Alex, I heard that this game has some pretty nasty abnormalities. And they give you more PE boxes, but they also kill your entire guys, all your guys in your house when they get out. Why would you even get those guys, and why would you work with them? Well, I can tell you that this bar up here, this is the, I don't know what it's called actually. I think it's the Cliffoth bar or something like that. This bar fills every time you work with any abnormality, so you can't just sit here and farm one sin safely the whole day, because if you do, this bar will fill faster than if you work with more difficult abnormalities to work with. It'll get angry at you. The game will get angry at you. Oh, also this mission here is from the previous save. Or from the reset. That's kind of interesting. I didn't really know that would happen. Johnson, you're going back to work. So yeah, and then when this meter fills, bad things generally happen. I think the two things that I've experienced is that you get ordeals, which are like non-abnormality monsters. Yeah, that's what happens. You know, like the loud sound that just played is what happens. Wait, Miho's gonna fucking die. How is he this ass? When this bar fills, some of the abnormalities will get this thing on top of them, this meter that counts down. And then if you don't work with them, by the time this meter empties, I think they'll break out, or something bad will happen. So it's better to work with abnormalities that scale with the amount of PE boxes that you need, because then this bar will fill less often and you'll get less of these situations. Miho's like half dead, man. Do I have enough to buy this? Yes. So I have 41 PE boxes. I can pay 30 to buy this bird gun. And I can equip it to a guy who doesn't have it. I actually forgot to equip the new agent. I should do that now. It's okay, Miho is safe. Okay, let's do this one. I think this one is pretty chill. Greetings, manager. Greetings, Elon Musk. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. It is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell a protagonist 3 wishes. Sadly, I'm not a mage or a billionaire. I do know what your predecessors wished for. Allowing to prosper or mature my spirit. There's another manager who gave me such an answer. As you know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world. Okay, even AI cannot store every bit of data. So you may be asking yourself if your predecessor managed to fulfill their wish. What happened to the others is not important after all. Brock, can you tell me what the previous manager said? I promise to cheer you on for the journey of the... Brock, can you self-actualize myself? Would you like to expand the control department? So this is a new abnormality. Fever gore. This is I know who this is. I know who this is. I don't know all the stats of her exactly, but I also forgot. I haven't watched that video in a while, so I don't know how you're supposed to work with her. But this is what it looks like for a new abnormality. Everything is completely locked. You have 0 unique PE boxes to unlock them until you start working with them. And all these passive buffs for working with them are locked as well. So basically, you want to slowly upgrade these. You want to work with her. It's pretty much a shot in the dark the first time you work with them, unless you wait, let me hire somebody. Somebody with some fucking prudence and some temperance. Fortitude is health, I think. I'm not really sure what these do actually, but I'll pick them up anyways just because I have a lot of money. En Baduku. Oh. Okay, so let me remember to fucking equip egos to these guys because I always forget. We can't equip this because we don't have the required prudence. We'll equip Wooden Beat. And we'll equip Penitence to this guy. And we'll equip Beak, the gun. And also Penitence. I'm sure Malkuth knows she is very useful. I don't think she's talked to us yet. Okay, so this is this person. We will send them into work. We'll send someone into work on them. Let's try... You can see that all the work types are unknown because we haven't unlocked that information. And we can access this thing from in here as well if we want to. I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna play it safe. Do insight with somebody who has high insight. High prudence level for insight. And somebody else has to work with Punishing Bird. We'll make it Mbaduku for now. At this point, I don't know if we want to keep working with Winston. Probably still do. He has a high, so he gives an average of 10 P boxes, or maximum 10. Punishing Bird gives max 12, and this person gives max of, we don't know. Well, we'll just do it and see what happens. It sure would be great if I had the fast forward function, but that's not, we don't always have access to that, you know? Alright, let's see what happens in here. I want to see what happens in here. We did insight for this one. It doesn't look like it's going super well. I'm gonna wait for this to finish to start working on them because my Cliffoth meter is pretty high right now. It's at 3. So I want all hands on deck if something bad happens. So I'm gonna wait to see how this plays out. Oh, 112 is deaf and nearly blind, yet she still recognized the presence of Johnson. Oh, this is it. This isn't too bad, I think. Maybe. Every time this ticks down, they take a little bit of damage for this damage type. Okay, we're at half full. Johnson is a little bit low, but we can. That's fine. We'll do insight with you and Miho. Do attachment here. So far, this is gonna melt down to 1 as soon as one person works on an abnormality. So that guy's gonna have a Qlifoth meltdown, but we're chill still. We're chill. Johnson's SP is pretty low, but okay, what should we unlock first? We already did insight, and I think it's like a common result because you got a medium amount of PE boxes, so I'm gonna try attachment next. Okay, attachment is high, so we do attachment. We'll do attachment. Johnson's immediately going back, even though he already walked all the way from here to up here. This is kind of an awkward place to put this guy. Like, this is easily accessible, but this guy is more important. But she's like all the way around this way. Let's do this again. The first couple days are very chill. We basically just do the same shit all the time. I have to tune out my tray super delay. I need to conserve battery powder. Okay, head out Zyke. Maybe I'll post the VOD on YouTube, maybe I won't. I'm already getting kind of bored because the first part of the game is just kind of doing the same shit over and over again. But maybe we can grind up on the old lady. See what happens. The first part of the game just really requires you to not know the game. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna buy something with these PE boxes. Let's see, repression. Repression, she doesn't like repression. How about instinct? We know insight is kind of fine. It's probably common, if I had to guess. Let's just end the workday here. Excessive aspiration would bring about unwarranted. This is probably heart of aspiration. I know because I've been replaying Library of Ruina with a mod. Satisfaction is only temporary. Professor used to play this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday. I don't know what this one is. I don't know what this is referring to. We'll try this one. You take pride in what you do here? This recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased 13%. Wow. It's a record-breaking percentage. Alright, I can take pride in that, I guess. You are performing your role well. It's good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. Face all gray and grim, and you were all nervous about my presence. Today is a rather special day. You see the bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. What? When? In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you just in case you were unexpectedly shocked. Fertilized by their sacrifices. I'm sure they would have felt proud as they took their final breath. Wait, who died? I didn't see anybody die. 3 cheers for the deceased. Eddie is playing Chained Echoes. Hey, happy music, yay! Yay! Okay, what are we gonna do? We get another employee. The description sounded like an abnormality that requires high temperance. Don't ask me how I know that. I'm gonna add fortitude as well. Maybe I'll just make them level 2 on everything except for justice. I don't know. Let's do this. Mishka. And don't forget to equip the egos. Grinder Mark 4, I'm afraid to equip it because it's on an abnormality that's like really annoying for me to grind at the stage of the game that I reset on. Let's give them wing beat. Penitence. They're all equipped. Okay. Begin management. What are you? Oh, wait. No, you're just this guy. You're this guy. You're a tool. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with Mbaduku. You're on punishing bird duty. Attachment. We'll have Mishka on attachment and Miho on one sin. And then, do we want you to use this? No, I'll hold off on that. No, I'll just have you use it. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Surely nothing bad will happen, Johnson. That person who I put my most valuable ego on. Surely you won't die or something. You know, I don't know what happened. I can't believe people can die so easily. Yeah, I know, right? Those who face Mirror of Adjustment will have their stats randomly adjusted. What are your stats now? Did you get a justice boost or something? What happened? You know, I don't know. Okay, whatever. Johnson, you're on punishing bird now. And someone else, Miho's still on... Cliff should melt down soon, so maybe something will happen. Besides the loud noise, something might happen now. For once in my life. It's a pretty good work result on the old lady. I can finally finish up this. Insight is common as I suspected. And next we'll do managerial guidelines, I think. When an abnormality other than 0112 is worked with, the Qlifoth counter lowered. The Qlifoth counter was 0 black shapes formed inside the containment unit called Solitude. When the Solitude piled up, it stuck to Yoon-ho when they entered the containment unit. Okay, well, good thing I haven't worked on any other abnormalities since I worked with her. You know what? Get back in there. Get back in there, Mishka. Go ahead. Make my day. Mbaduku, be on punishing burn. Miho on one simple. Get you back on punishing bird. Who was I say? Duku. Godson's just kind of sitting here. I don't know what he's doing. I think this might be enough PE boxes to finish today. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop working on one sin. Because I already have 99 PE boxes and I've unlocked everything like 100 times over. I don't think I'm gonna grind Punishing Bird, but I will grind Old Lady a little bit. I'm gonna grind on the Old Lady. I'm gonna keep, what's your name again? I'm gonna keep Mishka here. I'm gonna have them continue to work on the Old Lady until something breaks. You know, like the Cleafot counter. Alright, well, it seems like I have to work on you. So, it's up to you. It's up to you. Up to you, Johnson. Johnson and Johnson. Okay, when Vera had to deal with the continuous white damage until the Solitude eventually fell off. Until it was gone, they could not move or do any work. So I think this one, Solitude. This is gonna fill up with black smoke if she gets angry at us. And then when that happens, we just wait to work on her until after it goes away, and then you go back in and work on her again. I hope Johnson doesn't die. I'm a little bit worried about that, a little. Ishika is pretty chill though, like, they're really not taking much damage. They're taking a little bit of sanity damage, but it's actually like not a big deal. I'll do escape information. Non-escaping entity, but maximum 4 Cleafot counter. We can now buy their ego armor. And get back in there, Mishka. Make me proud. Maybe I'll make somebody work on Punishing Bird just for fun. 75 PE boxes. I mean, I could have some redundancy on the armor that we have of them, so just in case. Hopefully Mishka doesn't die this time. I'm kind of pushing my luck here because, oh, that's not good. Mishka's health isn't at full, so there's a possibility that they die. Oh my god, okay, please don't actually die, please. Come on, come on. There's a chance that they actually die. Wait, is there a chance? I actually don't think there is. They're gonna be at like 4 health or something. Wait. Okay, they're good. Back here. Okay. That's pretty good. We got a little bit extra PE boxes. Our founder, A, has said this to me many a time. A successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company was founded on multitudes of trials and hardships. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life. How's your day been? Of course it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries. Elon Musk, how has your life been? Could be better. Many things will change while you're here, that much is clear. The seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. That kind of rhymes. Most seeds fall in barren soil. For those malfallen seeds, stretching out the roots and sprouting even small leaves are challenges full of pain. Blah 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 blah. Let's expand the control team again. I'm gonna hire a new employee anyways. Give him fortitude. A little bit of prudence. Maybe I can splurge and give them some justice too. Victor. Now I'll save my lob. Because currently this is a tool abnormality, and these three are all very chill abnormalities, so we don't really need that. We don't really need that type of firepower right now. Give you beak, and give another penitence. The things we're dealing with right now aren't presenting any type of challenge. So wait, I can unlock this now. Is the old lady. She deals white damage, and she looks kind of crazy in this picture. His skill is down to like 2 pixels or something. Yeah, I guess there's nothing else to talk about with her. Oh, they probably have like lore in the encyclopedia, but I don't know about all that. Let's have Victor work on her. Punching Bird. Insight. Mishka or Mbaduku. Do Mbaduku. I'm intentionally working with 1 sin because I want the Qliphoth counter to raise so I can do this mission that says complete works with containment units under Qliphoth meltdown. So we work on as much as we can, but also reshuffle Johnson again. Let's mix it up a little bit. If anything untowards happens, like an ordeal perhaps, then we have a lot of units on standby to try to attack them. Deal with them and stuff. Okay, so doing this doesn't really help much. What happened to you? What happened to you? Your Temperance 2 and Prudence 2? I'm not sure what changed. Get back in there. Miho. This is a bit faster. Qliphoth meltdown. Who's melting down? Mbaduku. Old lady is melting down. That's okay, we already have somebody in position to take care of it. Well, maybe we can get somebody else. Prudence 2. We'll get Johnson here. We could have teams of 2 working on abnormalities so they don't overwhelm 1 agent. You stay here. Honestly, you stay here too. Johnson, do attachment. Johnson. Mbaduku, stay here as well. Attachment, Miho. Do insight again. It'd be really nice to have a fast forward button right now. And like these super slow parts of the game where nothing actually happens. That'd be pretty chill. That'd be cool. Yeah, you go back. We'll switch it up, have Mishka on you. Here we go again. Attachment, Johnson again. So we want this to go to 8 is kind of a lot. Fight on who are you again? Miho. I am honestly just sitting here. Attachment, Mishka. Herm. But these maybe it's good to do it on these abnormalities because they don't really require a lot of attention. You kind of just do them. My god, the amount of P boxes I have is like kind of insane. Get back in there, Victor. Victor. Sorry. Back in there, Johnson. Insight. Who is this? Maduku. Oh, someone has to use this. Okay. I'll have Miho use it. Does this count as a work? It's technically not a work, it's a use. I wonder. It did count as a use. That's very nice. Attachment, sure. You have temperance now. Let me go back anyways. Mishka, you can go down to the old lady containment. And Maduku back in here. Actually, go back. Miho, get on this. Oh, got 4 out of 8. Go back and heal. Maybe I should put on some music for this game instead of like the default music. Wait, what are you doing here? Mishka? Get in the box. Get in the box. Attachment. Victor again. Okay, use have Ed Maduku use it. Johnson already used it. I think there's a debuff for using it too often. Miho's getting his shit pecked in. Only a day remains. Yeah, are you excited? Are you excited for Kanto 9? I'm excited. Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow at 4, I think. Or I think it's like the server goes down at 4 and then comes online at 10 p.m. And you'll be able to play at 10. Or Eastern time, at least. You like the upper body horror? The up body horror? Oh, yeah. That's alright. Embazuku? Wait, did your health lower? What the hell? Oh my god. Your health is so low now. No, no. No, no, no. Oh my god, it's 15. Where's Victor? Get in there, Victor. Someone else, you go here. You deal with Winston. Johnson. You stay here. I'm not really that excited just yet. I don't think the first chapter will be anything. I'm excited for the later chapters though. Or the later parts. I think part 2 is where it's really gonna pop off. Where are you going again? Oh, here. Yeah. You read the kits yet? I mean, I assume at least one finger boss. Yeah, I mean, like, the story happens in chapter 2 and later. Both seem interesting. Yeah, I never really had a liking for the Ujat, but... You know, I don't know, I'd have to see the numbers. I don't think the prescript mechanic looks that interesting to me yet until I see the numbers. Get back in there. Where are you? What's your name? Johnson? Get back in there. All my guys are low health now. Whose job is this? Victor? Someone else, go down here. Have prudence. Sudoku, go down here. I want more ring IDs. I'm interested in the idea of other forms of prescripts other than paper scripts. Honestly, I don't care until it's the proxies about the index. I don't think the index proselytes, fuck the index proselytes, they suck. They're nothing. They're nothing. They're just little guys. They suck. They're not cool. Only the proxies are cool. Only the proxies are cool. But I don't know if we'll get proxy ideas in this early in the game. Wait. Embaduku. Who's on this? Who are? Ashmit, Johnson. What's Victor doing here? One more work, and then we can finally end the thing. I can buy a lot of these too. Whoever the index boss person is from the trailer, I guess it has to be a proxy. It couldn't be like a weaver or anything. That wouldn't really make sense. Hopefully we get an ID. I guess, yeah, it wouldn't really... It would make... I don't know, would it make sense if they had IDs of all the dads from the trailer? I'm not sure. But it would be cool. It would be cool. People might get a little bit angry if they don't do that. I think what could happen is that, who are you, Victor? Go. You head back. I'm just gonna wait for this to finish and then I'll end the workday. I think what could happen is that you only fight like one of the dads and the other ones are just kind of story relevant, but they're not really present in the actual chapter. I think the dumb lady is a Soto Capo of Lei Hung. That would make a lot of sense. That'd explain why Lei Hung knows Ryoshu at all. And then the middle is probably just a big brother again. Well, maybe he's like a bigger brother or something. Probably gonna see Ricardo again. Fuck ass Ricardo. For the 17th time. Code! Dude, your little angel is gnawing on our colleague's finger. Let's go with an easy abnormality for the first Yasad abnormality. As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. Let me split this video.